or evening. Whatever it is, wherever you are, I hope it's good for you. My name is NHarmzWay, and this is SkyFactory One. We are on day 2. And let's just jump right into it. I've noticed, for whatever reason, that this tends to load slightly faster. I'm not saying that it does load way faster, but it tends to load slightly faster than some of the other Minecraft we've played, especially like recently. And I said that, and now it's going to be a pain and not load, so good. Joining world. And there we are. Right back where we were yesterday. Cool. Let's take a quick look in our inventory and see if I can tell what we were doing. I think that we were just finished planning, and that's what we were doing. We were getting ready to do this. And we'll be doing that for a while. Oh, we don't have melon seeds up there yet. Okay. Good to know. We got 63 stone seeds, or stone pebbles. They're not seed. And I know this. 8 granite. 13 diorite, 8 andesite, 11 blackstone, some birch seed, some oak seed, some basalt, and those should be able to go up here. Nice. Getting along. I think it's time for us to make a couple more. Stand by a minute. I've got to fix something. I will be right back. Come on. I run a crypto miner in the background, and so if I don't pause it while I'm playing, we end up with serious issues while I'm playing. So I had to go and pause it. All right, now we're back. I just said we should make a couple more. Let's see if this works. It does not. I didn't expect it to, because it didn't in the original Minecraft and the original playthrough. But, you know, I mean, there's always hope that something had changed. All right, so I think that all of the growing things can go in the top one. And as you can tell, at this stage of the game, I don't really care about my inventory. There we go. That's a growing thing. Those we're going to use. Getting there. Once we get to 64, the rest can start going in here. Get everything to grow. Say we got none? Sometime soon, we will start working out and working on expanding the platform more. Right. Looking pretty good for us right now. Pretty happy with where we're at. Hard. At some point in the near future, we will also be ready to start breaking down cobble to gravel, gravel to sand, and sand to dust. I've always thought it was amazing how we can go from one sapling, one tree, if you will, to, you know, all of the stuff that we end up getting in the game. And we end up getting quite a bit in the game. I mean, look, so far, what we've gotten is birch trees, sieves, dirt, planks, sweet berries, wool, string, and that's just from us, you know, doing little bits at a time. Put another set here. Might be the best for us to make another set. Sleep through the night. Make more trees grow. Take all of the saplings from said trees. And as long as we've got saplings in the ground, or in our not in our inventory, in our chest, it doesn't matter if we use up all the saplings composting. Standard recipe for a bucket, so that's good for us. By the time we get back to the first one, it should be done. We are in a flower forest. That kind of means something later on. Let's work this. Just for the oak. I keep anticipating it. Oh, we lost 2. All right. So now, make everything grow. Do our thing. Pick up our rocks and seeds. I think for now, that's the last of the dirt we're going to be using on this. Like I said, for now, we'll probably do other stuff with dirt. Maybe 11 grass seeds, which is pretty good. All right. We need to work these. Because if we don't work them, then they're just going to keep filling up our inventory. The thing about doing this is it'll give us more sawdust. So, and also more saplings to use. Cool. Let's actually go clockwise this time, so we can work with the superstitious. I didn't miss any. Just wanted to make sure. That's pretty cool. Worked out to our benefit. That's going to be a lot of them. Yeah, we only got 10. But now we can do this in one shot. And we only needed 9, so 10 was good for us. Apples can be put in the composter too. There's quite a number of things that can be put in the barrel for composting. All right. Our dirt production, I think, needs to go to maybe not quite yet, but at some point in the near future, it's going to have to go towards building a field for passive mob spawns. How long that we should wait for that, but, or I mean, I don't know how long that it's going to take for that, how much dirt we're going to need. If I do it the way I normally do it, we're going to need 64 and 16. So we'll have to keep an eye on that as well on our hand. As well as our food supply. I'm not really worried about it now that we've got the sweet berries running. I don't know. I know I swept. I know I slept during the last night cycle, but I'm not sure how many night cycles we're going to be. How many night cycles till Phantoms come out? I know that messed with Dark Coastal and Only Bentley when they first started playing. One of the things that we're going to have to do as well is make ourselves a mob farm. There's lots of cool loot to be had in the mob farm. So that's something that I don't think that we should spend too much time delaying. Even though I am kind of the king of procrastination. Let me know if you guys can hear the music in the background. If you can hear the music in the background, it is provided courtesy of MusicMan1017 on Twitch. And if you enjoy it, he provides DRM strike-free music for people. And he doesn't charge for it. He wants us to use it. So if you're enjoying it, it's nice, soothing vibes. Go give him a follow or a shout out next time he's on Twitch and let him know. You can't hear any music? Okay. Well, that might be why nobody's gone to say hi to him from me. I've got desktop sounds at half, so that might be why you can't hear it. It's loud in my ears, but apparently not loud enough for you guys to hear it over the game. Welcome to the chat, by the way. It's your first time chatting. Have you played this before? SkyFactory One or any modded Minecraft? Darkosto took the original SkyFactory One, which he loved, that Bacon Donut developed, and updated it for 1.16.5. And I loved, that was what got me into modded Minecraft. Before that, I was playing Minecraft on my Xbox. And it just, Bedrock is completely different. So I got into it because of watching a couple of YouTubers play it, and Sunday and Craner were playing it. I was like, I'd like to try that. That looks like it's fun. But by the time I played it, I was like 6 months or so behind them. And so what I ended up playing was a version that was way... I get you. And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not a big... there's only one game that I play that's really multiplayer game, and that's Star Trek Online. There's others that can be multiplayer, but that's the only one that I play as multiplayer. Wow, that took a lot of our health, our hunger that time. But look at how many oak we got. Pretty good oak haul. That should be a pretty good sawdust haul as well. There's a couple of people who I've played, one of them for sure. I've played multiplayer Minecraft with. Gotta remember what his name is on Twitch. Venom EXE, Venom Pax, Venom, I forgot what he is here. He's different in Discord than he is here, so. But he's been part of a multiplayer server, and he's always looking for somebody who's willing to play. Because a lot of people seem to flake out. They'll play for a day or two and then they stop. And if you've gone through, I'm also on YouTube. If you go through the history of my YouTube, I get to certain points and just kind of stop playing the game. I get typically oversaturated with the game. There's only one or two I've played all the way through. So one of the cool things about this is it's not the same game every time you play. So based on where you start, how you start, what you get as far as bonus chests. All right, so we got 64 dirt, 84 dirt. 64 and 16 is 80. So we've got enough dirt to make what I wanted to make. So you guys can hear in the background the alarm going off. That means it's time to hydrate. So hydrate. got some big oak going on, which I think is great. Okay, so I think that it's time for us to make our base a little bit bigger. And then work our passive mob farm. Then after we've worked the passive mob farm, get into making a real mob farm. Production happening quicker than yesterday, but that's because I'm doing it a little bit different. The other thing we're going to do sooner rather than later is build ourselves a house, because we don't need to keep just sleeping out here in the open. We can make ourselves a real house, and it doesn't have to be anything major. All right, so got some good stuff happening here. We'll increase the entire platform to the next light, which I put lights at every 5th block, so we'll increase the platform 2 more blocks. There's no reason for me to be all weirded out and not just place the 2 now, since that's what we are going to do. We will also at some point make ourselves a farm, but that's in the distance. Once we get some good water. Also gonna have to make ourselves some more torches. Not a big deal. All right, so expand the platform out. Normally my mob farm is due north, and that's that way. So we're going to have to go around our sweet berries. Our passive mob farm, I like to make on the complete other side of that. So our passive mob farm will be due south. Cool. All right. Sleep through the night. So due south will be our passive mob farm. When I first started playing, I used to get freaked out about the guys who did the 1 block wide stuff. And they would be running. And they're running on a 1 wide strip, and I'd be like, you're going to die, you're going to fall and hurt yourself. And now I look back at it and I'm like, man, I was such a noob. All you got to do is just keep that 1 block in your sight and you're good. But I've always made at least even if it's only 1 block wide, I've always made it with half slabs to make it 3 wide. I've found that I actually like 3 wide shots better. So from figuring I'm going to put our house probably right here in this corner. $5, $10, $15. All right, we've got 15 of the 25 we need to go. $20 blocks. There's 25. Now, I might actually need to get bait for this. And if I do, this is Jungle Edge now. If I need to actually put bait out here instead of them passively spawning, we're going to need water because mob won't come out without it. All right. Our farms will look just like this. They will be this exact shape. Except they'll have a hole in the middle with water in it. All right, so that will be our, hopefully, that will be all we need for our neutral mob spawns. Let's make some fences. And a fence gate. Our fence gate will go here. Fences on each side. Taking a slight risk by standing up instead of squatting to put our gates up, but not our gates, our fence up. I don't think I made enough fence. I did not. I knew how much I wanted. Just didn't do it. All right, so some seed. Put one in each corner. We have 7 more, so we'll put those there, and then on these 3 sides, and then we'll just let it spread. Birch glass fence. Cool. All right, and notice nothing happening. All right, so that is our first spawner, our mob spawner for our neutral mobs. Do a little bit of harvesting right now, and then we'll work on the mob spawner for our hostile mobs. And it's going to be, you know, just, I'm going to make a simple one. Not anything major. So that was a whole day making our spawner. That's not bad. Now let's work off the other side for the hostile mob spawner. Huh. How about that? I didn't think we had used all of them, but that's what I get for thinking. There's 10 blocks away. There's 15. There's 20. $25. Okay. That center there will be the center. Will be the first of our platform for mobs. That will be, actually, that should actually be the platform. No, we don't need that to be the platform back here because that's 30 away. We don't need that. This is fine. Okay. Go out 3 from each end. All right, and now we'll make a platform so we can come over here and crash everything. I didn't count that right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's where I want it. Right. Let's do the same on the other side, and then we can actually build the structure. All right, so we'll make another crafting table because, you know, they're cheap, they're easy. We don't have to have lots and lots of material for them. Okay. So this will be the killing zone here. This will be the spawning zone, if you will. And so for here, we need to go 3 up because we want Enderman. Want our roof. The reason I do the roof like this is so that we don't have stuff spawning on top of it. Because that sucks. Here's what I want to see. I want to see if we can go in here. Yes, we can. Dark Forest Hills is the biome we're in. So we've seen Jungle Edge, Dark Forest Hills, we've seen a number of biomes so far. You know, nothing wrong with that. That alarm means it's time to hydrate again, so drink it if you got it. Crap. Guess what I didn't do? It's not where I want that. Okay. I'm only going to make it 1 deep. Because it doesn't have to be, you know, super deep. Good. That one actually went where I wanted it to. I think I'm 1 too low on these. I am. I'm 1 too low. So to fix it, this is what we're going to do. I need my killing area to be at our chest height, not at our leg height or waist height. It is night. So areas where mobs can spawn, they could spawn over there. But right. Gotta make sure we do that side before I screw stuff up. Because the last thing we need is for this side not to have that side to have places where they could spawn. Cool. Normally I would do a different material than what our base is, so I could use vein miner. But we'll make this work. All right, so that fixed the error I was going to make. I'm only doing it 1 deep so that we can gather the loot. Normally I would make this 2 deep with space on each side. And we can make space on the other side if we want to at a later time. But for now, we're just going to make this the 1 deep. All right, so that's our killing platform. I may have to completely enclose this in order to block the light. How many more do we need? All right, so still too much light in there. Stuff will spawn, but there's still too much light. No. One higher. You know what I might have done to save myself a little bit of heartache? Might have been a good idea. But I didn't do it. Not sure about that spot right there. See, as those start turning red, that means we can get stuff to spawn on. All right, so with the exception of here, well, that's weird. The door allows light through? Hey. Beautiful. So now we should start getting spawns in there. A simple little house, a little 2x2. Big enough for us to put a bed in and sleep. I don't know how we're going to sleep with all that light, but that's the plan. The rest of that will be glass. Good. Doesn't have to be big. There's our house. Let's go check it off. We're pretty much have a proper roof over our head, so I'm going to call that good. This has filled in, and we have pigs. It looks like. And a chicken with a couple chickens with hats on them. All right. So this worked for us. Exactly like I wanted it to. See those three? Yeah, we've got stuff in here. We've made no tools thus far, except for a crook and a hammer. We don't have to have the light level on. All right, so put that there so that we can put these here. Nope. So that mob drops can go in it, right? Boom. mob drops. And we'll build this up if we need to, but our mob farm works and our non-hostile farm worked. Sweetness. Okay. So I'm going to put this away for now. And we can do this. Get back to working on picking up our stuff here. Oh, wow, okay. That means that we're done for the day. So I hope you guys enjoyed. My name's NHarmzWay. I hope everybody has a great day. When we come back tomorrow, or when we come back next time, because it might not be tomorrow, we will, I'm going to actually take these trees down now. So that's what we're going to do right this second. But that's all we're going to do today. I'm going to replant. Tomorrow when we come back, we're going to start working on more on getting this cobblestone broken down so that we can start working on water and fire and all of that kind of stuff. Huh. I had one that didn't grow. That is also the hydration alarm. So if you have not yet hydrated for this half-hour spell, please hydrate. Eventually, those mobs in our non-hostile mob farm will go into 1 square farm. Is that a donkey? We got a donkey in our non-hostile mob farm. That is sweet. All right. Like I said, my name is NHarmzWay. I hope everybody has a great day. We will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.